Today, I want to talk about my experience with the Pleiadians at Joe Dispenza's retreat, San Diego 2024. And thank you so much for joining me today. And I know many of you have heard, as well as I did, that during the healings that happened at Joe Dispenza's, many people has expressed that they saw these beautiful, huge blue beings, right? I have experienced them too. And today is all about telling you that story. And the goal of that is that you believe that is possible, that we are so connected with other dimensions. They are here, and they are here to help us to shift from third to fifth dimension. And they are wonderful in what I understand for healing, right? So Joe Dispenza's event, as I talk in my other video, I hope you watch it already. If not, please do. I talk a lot about how the event goes, but today I'm gonna focus exactly in the healings, right? And the Pleiadians. So there is 3 healings that you're gonna go through during the event, and you're gonna participate as a healer or as a healee. Right? And wherever is the place where you are at is the perfect connection of love. So although the retreat is a lot about meditation, and like I said before, like a boot camp meditation, the healings are like a very magical and a moment of surrender, and are a moment of believing in the power of love, and believing like how beautiful it feels to be around so many people expressing and feeling, tapping in the frequency of love. So I always say that if there is one reason why you should attend one of his wonderful retreats, and I am not paid to say this, is because feeling love in that magnitude is like unbelievable. I think you come back to the word and everything changes. Your perspective about love and about each other and our connection is going to change for sure. But yeah, so there is 3 days that we are going to have healings. And how those healings work normally is there is the healee that is going to be in the middle of people that goes around the healee. And the goal is to grow your electromagnetic field when you are helping to heal another person, right? And for that, we need to tap in love to ourselves. And I think that's fascinating, because it's not that you are like, of course, you feel loved for the other person and compassion, but you don't know the other person either, right? And there is a lot of remote healing going on too that we can talk in another video. But all of that is based first in expanding your electromagnetic field. So we're going to talk a little about the electromagnetic field so you can understand what we are talking about. But have you ever been in a room and suddenly a person comes and you feel it, right? That person has something, is enigmatic, it's attracting people, it has something that is we are emitting all our emotions in our electromagnetic field. So when those emotions are beautiful, are based on love, on compassion, and joy, so our electromagnetic field is going to expand. And that is how people is going to perceive us, right? So, and that is also the frequency that is going to go out and the frequency that is going to come back. Because remember, we cannot receive country music if we're hearing a rock and roll station, right? It's the same. But anyways, when we are in the moment of healing, people works in their own electromagnetic field. The theory from Joe Dispenza that I love is that it's like woman, right? If we are friends, we are normally going to menstruate at the same time. With time, we're getting in the same rhythms, right? In the same frequency. And then if you have clocks, he always talk about that, right? And if you put 2 in the same time, so with time, all the clocks that are around them are going to be in the same time. So they are going to be in the same frequency. And it's the same kind of that what we are applying in the moment of the healings, right? So you have this person that is receiving, and the only job that a healer has is to be open to receive. And it sounds easy, but for me personally, getting in the receiving mode, it's been a learning process during years, because depends a lot how you grew up. But for me, it was a lot about, I come from a third world country, so you learn to survive and you are moving your life and I was very good at it. I hustle, I am strong, I know how to do this, but it's always you pushing. And that centers yourself in your second and third chakra. And those are still very survival state chakras that connect us with earth and have beautiful things, but that is not the place to receive. So I remember the first time that I talked with Joe Dispenza, I was telling him that because he talks about the heart, and in the heart, I always felt when I was meditating for years that I was going to this beautiful place, but he said it's not a place. So then I am like, how is not a place? I've been there every day. I know it is a place. I've been there. So and then he explained to me that once you reach your heart, you really have to open all these chakras, and suddenly you have to open your arms and start receiving. That's it. And then the whole electromagnetic field is going, right? It was the first time that I understood that I was very good trying, but I never felt worth it just to receive. I could feel worth it to receive if I work, if I do this, if I do that. But I think his point, at least in what I understand, is that you are open to receive, or you deserve everything just because you are. And that is a different frequency. Can you hear that? There is nothing that you can do to receive the abundance, the prosperity, the love, the health, whatever you're looking for is yours. And the moment that you think that you have to do something to get there, you are kind of blocking the energy. So that is a whole thing and probably another video, but it's very important to realize that, because when you are in the healing, your job as a healer, to build your own, as a healer, to build your own electromagnetic field. But for the people that is being healed, they have to open their hearts and believe they deserve the healing, they deserve the love, they deserve the prosperity, the health, the whatever they are looking for, right? And in this case, normally it's about health issues. And so that person is in the receiving mode, and the healers are building the electromagnetic fields. And we believe that every person that is going through any illness, somewhere in their electromagnetic field, there is a lower of vibration. And these other people that is helping to create a bigger electromagnetic field together are going to raise the electromagnetic field of this person that they don't know, but they love. And that is beautiful. So I hope that was a clear explanation in how the healing works, and I hope I did a good job, if ever Joe sees this video, in explaining how I understand it until today. Because, as we do more, as we learn more, as we integrate more, we always can expand what we are saying and how we really understand it, because we are going to understand things where we are. We are going to listen to them. And then we have suddenly oh my gosh, these aha moments, although I was there. So there is 3 days of wonderful healings. And the energy in the room is amazing. And suddenly, So I'm gonna tell you my experience. Okay. Day 1. We go, we are there, everybody's in their own meditation. And then I could hear this shaman woman. Shh, shh, shh. And she went all over the place. And yeah, she was there. I know it. I felt her. I could hear her. I was with the eyes closed. And I was in that moment, like I didn't feel the need of looking at that. I was just there with her and with everybody else. And so she was there, and then I could feel these like strong winds coming suddenly. It was so intense and so hot over all the body that was like, wow, what was that? Right? And that was kind of the cool, magical, mystical, and what made me feel very connected to my ancestors, I guess. And I know they were there for me, like they were there for everybody else. And although I ask many people if they hear the shaman woman, they say no. But I know she was there. And I think you have to be connected in certain ways to be able to hear. I connect very easily. So that was magical the first day. Was a lot of emotion for myself. It was one of the deepest meditations that I ever experienced. And it was like everybody knew each other. You can understand so much the feeling of connection when you are there. So that was super cool. So that night, we sleep, then we went day 2. And at certain point comes the moment of the healing again. And day 2 was really nice. The love and the meditation and everything was wonderful. And I hear a lot of people like having their moment, their connection. You can see people expressing the amount of energy they are receiving. You can see it in their body, in their movements. You can see also how they express and let go hurt. They let go anything that doesn't serve for them anymore. It's a very profound moment that I hope I am talking about that moment with all the respect that deserves and the magic. And if I am telling you about this, is because I invite you. I want to wake up that small curiosity in your soul that wants to go there. So day 2 was great, right? I didn't hear the shaman woman that day. But then it came day number 3. So I went there, we did the meditation, and day 3, shh, like, I don't know the name of that instrument that the shamans use, but it was shh, shh, shh. And then the wave of, that you are like, it was like waves of energy. And I remember hearing a woman screaming in the other side of the room. This is a huge room, 1,600 people, right? And my body jumped. Like it was so connected with her and me and my body like jumping. So that was super cool. I felt her, I felt her pain. I felt her love. I felt a lot of things. Anyways, that made me very emotional, right? So, and I am in that moment that very personal, like you are crying, you are having this emotional release moment because we are all there, not just giving love, but receiving and healing ourselves, right? And expanding ourselves. So then I hear this guy. And this guy will come next to me, and in my ear, he will say, "You are safe. You are safe." And I could feel his energy all around me and his masculine voice. It was so strong that made me feel like secure, and it made me feel safe. And I could feel his love, and it was warm in the side that I could hear him. So it was very, very intense. So I was just waiting for the moment that I can hug him, because after the healings are done, we normally hug each other, and all of that. And every time that I will be very emotional, and I was releasing my own stuff, right, that I've been carrying for generations probably. So he will come and say it again. "You are safe. You are safe." So that was constant. And then the healing ends, right? I stop hearing the shaman shaking around the room, like everybody wakes up or comes back to be aware of their environment. And the first thing that I do is I look to the right to see this guy, right? To my right. This is my right. And there was no guy. Oh my God. My group, we were all women. I know. Oof. But I know he was there for me. And I am here to say thank you. And I am spreading this because they are there for you too. You just have to listen. You just have to trust, call them, talk to them, make them send to you signs. I'm going to talk about a beautiful sign that I've been having, that is a bluebird, and the magical ways that they communicate with me through the bluebird. But it was intense. So after Joe Dispenza, I've been wondering who he was, right? Because it was very, very important for me and very intense in my soul. So I have a lady that I do frequency work every week, and she's integrated with two Pleiadians. And we've been doing this work for a very, very long time, more than a year now, every week. And it's fascinating what she does. And they confirm that he was a Pleiadian and that I am safe. And I received that message with love. And that helps me to trust more in the universe and in the work that sometimes the universe is doing with you and you don't understand and you question. So this reminds me to trust because I am safe. And they are taking care of me, right? Like they are taking care of you and everybody else. So this is a plus in what happens in Joe Dispenza's retreats. If you have never heard about the Pleiadians and what they are doing right now in our planet, helping us to shift between third to fifth dimension, I will invite you to find out who they are, and not just like going online and looking for them, but ask inside of you and see what comes. Remember to connect. When we connect inside of us, like everything else outside is going to go there. It's going to reflect that. And it doesn't mean it's going to be perfect, but it's going to be beautiful. Beautiful in the rawness that it is what it is. And what it is perfect. Right? So I hope that was an interesting video. And tell me if you want to learn more. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. That's my next goal. And I'm gonna be giving away a QHHT session for my first 100 subscribers. I am very excited. And please do. And if you are private and I cannot see who you are, please write your name in one of my videos so I can add you to the raffle. And we are going to do a QHHT session as a thank you from me to you for listening, for making me believe that this new path that I am taking is the right path. And anything that you want me talking about that you find fascinating, I am here for you. I am planning new videos about others' experiences that I have. I am very curious with the universe. I have a curious soul, so we can learn from that. Thank you, and we'll see you the next time.